Are you completely exhausted by the endless cycle of finding out your child lied, feeling that sting of betrayal, and then instinctively jumping straight to punishment? If you're nodding your head right now, I have to tell you something absolutely crucial, something that most parents miss. The single biggest mistake we make when our children lie is focusing on the lie itself instead of focusing on the reason behind the lie. Think about that for a second, because this one mindset shift is the key to unlocking true honesty and connection in your family. You see, the lie is just the symptom. It's the flashy, dramatic signal that something much deeper is going on inside your child's head and heart. And when we punish the lie, we teach them only one thing: get better at hiding the truth next time. We accidentally train them to fear our reaction more than they value honesty, and that's a painful cycle to break. So, what is that deeper, hidden reason? It almost always boils down to a fear of not being good enough, a fear of disappointing you, or a fear of the harsh consequences that follow the truth. This is where connected parenting principles become your secret weapon. Instead of being a judge, your job is to become a detective who searches for the underlying need. You must learn to read the room, to look past the defensive eyes and the shifty answers, and ask yourself, what feeling is my child trying to avoid right now? Is it the anxiety of not finishing their homework? Is it the deep shame of breaking a favorite toy? It's a painful truth, but the more dramatic our reaction is, the more likely we are to push that underlying fear deeper, solidifying the pattern of dishonesty. Many parents believe that tough consequences build character, but research into positive discipline clearly shows that connection and skill building are the true architects of character, not shame. In fact, consistently focusing on consequences without addressing the root cause is the second biggest subtle mistake parents make. We think we're being firm, but we're actually being reactive, which only increases the distance between you and your child, and distance is the enemy of honesty. So, what do you do instead of reacting? The very next time you catch a lie, I want you to hit pause on the punishment and activate your emotional coaching skills. First, you must regulate your own reaction. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, and remind yourself that your child is safe and that this moment is a teaching opportunity, not a battle. Second, I want you to validate the feeling you think they were trying to avoid, even if you can't validate the lie itself. You might say, "It sounds like you were really scared about me getting upset about that test score. Or maybe you were feeling overwhelmed by the thought of cleaning up that big mess. Is that right?" That one simple phrase, validating their fear or shame, is a secret key that immediately opens up the door to vulnerability and truth, and it disarms the defensive barrier they put up. You're not letting them off the hook. You're teaching them that your relationship is a safe space, even when they make a mistake. Once the connection is reestablished, then you can move to the third step, collaborative problem solving. This isn't about consequences. It's about repairing and learning the missing skill. Because the lie itself is a hidden warning sign that they lack the skill to handle the situation honestly. Ask questions like, "Next time you feel that scared about telling me the truth, what is one thing you could do differently instead of lying?" Or, "How can we fix the mistake together now? And what's the plan for next time?" This approach, rooted in gentle parenting, moves the focus from, "You are a bad kid for lying," to "Lying was a bad choice, and now we will learn a better skill." Remember, your child's honesty is a direct reflection of their feeling of safety in your presence. And every single time they choose to tell you a small truth instead of a lie, they are practicing bravery. We must reward that bravery, not punish the fear that precedes the lie. It's a challenging path requiring massive self-control on your part, but making this commitment to look for the hidden need, rather than just punishing the obvious lie, is the biggest game changer you can implement today, transforming your relationship from one of fear and hiding to one built on profound trust and open communication. Stop chasing the lie, start healing the fear,